Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T. You know that's me, and tomorrow is the WWE Draft, and we need to talk about it. Here's some things I want to see and I don't want to see in tomorrow's WWE Draft. The draft starts tomorrow, but it ends on Monday, and I already know it's going to be shaky WWE all the way up. But before anything, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's jump into this one. First things first, we need to talk about the WWE Draft Rules. In case you missed it, I have the full breakdown. It starts with on SmackDown, there will be 4 rounds with a total of 16 picks. Monday Night Raw will have 6 rounds, but 24 picks. I don't know why Monday Night Raw gets a little bit more, maybe because it's a longer show. I have no idea, but that's what to expect. Champions on each brand are protected. Women's tag champions are eligible for the draft. SmackDown will pick first tomorrow, aka Friday. Monday Night Raw will pick first on Monday, and rosters lock in May 6th. So this is going to be in effect May 6th. It's so much going on, but it's a lot to pay attention to. These are the superstars available for Monday's draft pool and also Friday's draft pool. I'm very excited. I have a few predictions. I have a few things I don't want to see, and we need to speak about this. If you look closely at the graphic of both Monday and Friday's draft pool, you're not really going to see NXT names, but we all know NXT is also a part of this draft, as Ava Rain, our NXT general manager, has been preparing for NXT to also get some good picks. Listen guys, I really hope that the right people get called up and they have a concrete plan for some of the NXT superstars that are going to be making their way to the main roster. The last thing we need is another Cameron Grimes situation where you have a super talented star who they didn't have any plans for, and we've seen that multiple times with the WWE draft in the past. Let's get into some predictions and some things I just simply don't want to see. Starting with the first one, I think it's inevitable that Melo Hayes is going to get called up, and I believe he's going to Monday Night Raw. Let me know what you guys think. What brand do you think Melo is going to go to? Do you think he stays in NXT? I don't think so. I think he's going to be Monday Night Melo. Superstar that I would like to see go from the main roster to NXT would be Shinsuke Nakamura. I really don't think they're doing too much with Shinsuke these days on the main roster. I think he could really help some of the young stars trying to just flourish in NXT, and he could also do some good character work there for himself. I would love to see Shinsuke Nakamura in NXT. And so, as we saw before, we got a preview of Ilia Dragonov on Monday Night Raw when he declared for the draft. He lost his title to Trick Williams at NXT Spring Breaking Week 1 this past Tuesday. I'm thinking Ilia Dragonov goes to Monday Night Raw, or he goes anywhere Gunther is at. Now, this one might surprise a few people. Another NXT call-up I can see happening is Tony DAngelo and the family possibly going to SmackDown. Tony DAngelo and the family, you know what happened at NXT Stand and Deliver. I'm not really sure if he's going to be lined up for any title opportunities in NXT. Wouldn't surprise me if he goes to SmackDown and brings the family too. Another superstar I had in mind coming from NXT, maybe going to the main roster during the WWE draft, is Blair Davenport. Now, I would love to see Blair Davenport stay in NXT and get that NXT title eventually, but I just don't see it. And I do think that she can be heading to either brand. So another one that may come to your surprise is I can see Tiffany Straton going to Monday Night Raw. Now, I know it's been Tiffy time all over the Blue brand. She has been fantastic against Naomi, getting in the mix with Bayley, and so much more. But Tiffany Straton going to Monday Night Raw could mean her getting her revenge on Becky Lynch. I don't oppose Becky Lynch being the champion for this very reason. Tiffany Straton could be getting her revenge and going after a title opportunity a lot sooner than we think. Another shift from the main roster to NXT that I would like to see is Final Testament. I always said Karrion Kross should have went back to NXT and had that role that Baron Corbin had when he was going up against Melo Hayes when Melo was champion. Why wasn't that role and position Karrion Kross? Karrion Kross could have benefited from going down back to NXT, a place where he was very dominant, and I would really like to see during the WWE draft Final Testament going to NXT. NXT. They can help out a lot of young talent there and also just build more character as a faction. So I'm hoping Final Testament makes the move to the Tuesday brand. One thing's for sure that I do not want to see is my girl JC Jane getting called up to the main roster. I really hope JC Jane doesn't get called up to the main roster because I'm not sure if she would get lost in the mix. I'm not sure if they will have something for her. So one of the things I don't want to see on tomorrow's draft is JC going to the main roster with no plan. You guys better not ruin my girl. Another one that may come to your surprise, and this one might be a bit of a reach because this superstar is just coming back from an injury not too long ago, is Sol Ruca from NXT. I wouldn't be surprised if Sol Ruca went to the blue brand of SmackDown. You know, she is so far ahead of her time. She is incredible in the ring. We've seen what she can do off that top rope. Don't be surprised if Sol Ruca were to get called up. So guys, there you have it. That's my breakdown of the WWE draft. Let me know who you think is going to be getting called up or moving between brands, and I'll be sure to check it out down in the comments. Also, remember to be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And you already know. Until next time, deuces.